fellow Nigerians across the globe, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. I am George Onyibe, and if I may remind you, I am simply a society value advocate. As a Nigerian, there are a lot of things that we have experienced, a lot of challenges we have gone through, trying moments, all of which are complicated. It is true we were colonized, but believe me, we were not really colonized. Because ultimately, we are the colonization set default. We broke the rules. We broke barriers. We achieved things we could not have achieved, even without being aware of it. Let's take a little bit and look at who we truly are. We were colonized. They gave us English. Before they left, we manufactured our own English version. They have no option to incorporate it into the even most advanced learning dictionary. This is Nigeria. They call us giant of Africa. It's a lie. We are more than giant of Africa. We are the Alpha and the Omega of Africa. Deal with it. When you talk about anything as Nigerians, the world will pay attention. Amazingly, a Nigerian man won the best English-speaking person in the UK. People who gave us English, we won them. When we sing music, we dominate even Hollywood. Now need us to give them validation before they shoot movie that regards Africa. And then, ultimately, who are we? But then you come back to Nigeria here and look at how we are living our life. One will begin to wonder. All those best doctors around the globe who are Nigerians, all those academics around the globe who are Nigerian, all these people who have the technical know-how, who built empire from the crash. These men and women of reputable character that is worthy of emulation globally. Where do they come from? Nigeria. But let's look at Nigeria in its real sense. You go to the east, they are calling for what does not exist. You go to the north, they are calling for what does not exist. You go to the west, they are calling for what does not exist. And Nigerian does not recognize the South. Let's go by Wazobia. The Yoruba today are the ones ruling Nigeria. And if you look at Tinubu as our president, he made sure that every top position in Nigeria, all of them are Yoruba. But ordinarily, we would have started campaigning against it. Does it mean that there is no other Nigerian that is qualified? And even though there is no other Nigerian that are qualified, sometimes for the sake of equity, there's principle that say create a platform for everybody to be fair treated. What about that? But the West have to do what they have to do. They've suffered enough in Nigeria. But whatever Tinubu is doing, they are calling for something that will bite all of us in future. Just be patient. You see, before now, this was the same thing the Norths were doing. Minister of Cow, not. Minister of Petrol, not. Minister of Presidency, not. Minister of Education, not. This is the same thing they did. But this is the switch there. Yoruba have learned from the North. And today, the North are not in the position to make such detection. They can only humble themselves and allow Tinubu to see them to be relevant. I need you to watch the body language. So the North can hustle and try to do coalition with Igbo people and trying to cajole minorities into their scheme. But let's be careful what we are calling for. It will not work. No moral individual will come out now and attack Tinubu, even when we know it's wrong as a nation. I won't do that. Now, the North want to make you feel, Tinubu is doing bad. How can he appoint everybody Yoruba? Minister of Amala Yoruba, Minister of Iwedu Yoruba, Minister of Ivunabu and Lolo and Gari, all of them Yoruba. This is what we call for. Because during the Northern era, nobody could say anything. The Igbo were the East, that were loud about it. But the Igbo do not even have a grant to validate their claim. Because the platform upon which the Hausa did what they did was created by Igbo man. And now, the confusion, the hulobalo, we are experiencing as a people. We call for it. And that is why my topic this morning is simple. Let us be careful what we are calling for. You know, at every given instance, it looks as if we are smarter, we are more intelligent, we know what we are doing. But there are things you don't know, and that is what is bigger than you. You see, lately, watching Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang, they have been suing everybody. They've sued the Nigerian military. In fact, they have threatened to sue the Nigerian military. That the Nigerian military should go and retrace their step regarding the press communique they issued. How could they say they raided IPOB camp? That IPOB is a peaceful development. IPOB is a sent on angels. And if the Nigerian army refuse to do that, now they will sue Nigerian army to the court. But they don't know what they are calling. The other day it was Rhino or mockery. But these are a bunch of losers. They're just trying to be relevant. They want people to pay attention to them. We go to the court. You think today I am brought before a competent court jurisdiction to answer to anything I may be responsible for? You think I'm waiting for justice? I'm not looking forward to justice. But if it comes, I know that our work is done. We have been able to awaken your consciousness. I don't see Nigerian giving me justice when I fight with you people who feel you are powerful. I do not expect it. But the only thing I look forward to, you will hear that thing you are running for. And it will prick you. It will kill you. Your guilt will kill you. Your conscience will destroy you. Go and meet Nnamdi Kanu. Go and look at everybody who have tried to bring me down. God always leave them at my mercy. Your own will not be an exception. Why am I saying it? Everything that is happening, we call for it. And then we should be careful what we are calling for. There is no victory here. There is no glory nor honor here in what we are doing, other than we are trying to survive. And we are very careful of what we are calling for. Because the way some of us behave, you will get the repercussion. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. I just told you about who Nigerians are. We cannot prosper in our own land until we run to another person's country. And when we get there, we become groomed among the best of the best in every field. That is to tell you that the enabling environment for our youth to prosper have been destroyed by the mentality of we, the Nigerians. And yet we are not seeing it. Now, let's look at it this way. A group of criminal gang known as Igbo Biafra is threatening the Nigerian military. That if they don't go and they should go and tell Nigeria that press communique they issued is fake. They will sue Nigeria. But these people say they are the most intelligent tribe. These people claim that they are wisest, the most educated bunch of illiterates. Who are you to sue the military? But they are not looking for the military. They're just trying to call it relevant and draw attention. Or maybe distract us. For your information, as far as the military is concerned, there is nothing like decree. There is nothing like law, rather. Because when the military are in power, the constitution is suspended. Who is that judge? Who do you want to judge? Who is that magistrate? Who is that lawyer? No, who are you now? Let me use their language. You bloody civilian that will tell a major general, that will tell a commandant, I put it to you. Who are you? Why don't you be realistic? Don't they have a body that controls the military? They have their own ward. They have their own justice system. They have their own military police. They have their own intelligent officers. They have their own society. I have lineage, numbers of people who have been in Nigerian military. I've never seen them as demon. I've never seen them as demon. Those of you who are in the military, go and look at Colonel Ushiade. Go and look at Major Nwaje. Go and look at Sami from Umunede. These are blood relative Abo people. What about Terabo that was just a high-ranking officer? All of them are Abo people. These people, I respect them. It's not as if there is no corrupt one among them. There are. In every home, there are. But the power they control, if they use it, let's see the judge or the president. Let's not pray we get there again. Is that not why we are here? One military man stood up at Isagu Yoronsi and turned us to one Nigeria. Is it not decree he used? Where were your competent court jurisdiction? Why did they not sue Agu Yoronsi? Why did they not sue Ojukwu? Why did they not sue Buhari? Why did they not sue Gowon? Why did they not sue Babangida? Why did they not sue Abacha? When the military are in position, the constitution is suspended. Deal with it. And now you begin to wonder, what are Nnamdi Kanu calling for? Provocation. So the military will get angry and say, okay, we will deal with these people. But I'm sure you don't know the people you are dealing with. and creating a scenario so that we be careful for what we are calling for. I said, we know these people. Let me give you an example by way of digressing. When I was arrested by the DSS because of Biafra agitation issue, we were seeing the DSS as demons. In fact, they thought of confronting these people based on the canon narrative. If I had what it takes, none of them will survive me in 1 minute. I would have unalived all of them. Because somewhere we will reprogram that they are terrorists, they are Boko Haram, they are killing people. DSS, this is how now they kind of call the DSS murderous agent. And the same Igbo Biafra people set me up. And I was arrested. And when they arrested me, it was a group of young DSS officers. They actually said they were going to give me a contract. I was thinking it's normal, you know. And by the time they were able to lure me into a particular corner, an estate where there is no way out, that was when I know I was in. Now get it. Nobody knew I was arrested by the DSS. And so if they were murderers, some of them even think I have grenade, atomic bomb. They even fear me. It's very difficult for them to believe I am George Onibe. But every evidence around proves so. Because I was in my car. They saw my satellite phone, which ordinarily would stand as exhibit. And they saw my everything they need to see. I was with everything, but no weapon. Well, I'm not a criminal, just an activist. They picked me up along the way. And I look at the people that were with me. If the DSS that arrest me that day are listening to this broadcast, they know I'm not lying. When we get to the highway, I grabbed one of them with his gun. And they were looking at me. Because they handcuffed the place in me, they didn't lock it. Maybe it was a trap to see what I will do. And did you know what happened? Immediately I grabbed the gun from the other one, and it was pointed at the one at the front. The driver cleared. I looked from his side mirror. I saw there were other jeeps of DSS following us behind. I looked at all of them, and that man said, don't do anything. Don't do anything. One of the DSS at the front, because there were 4 of them, the driver and 3 other DSS personnel. And so I gradually left the gun. And the man said, but why did you do what you do? I told them, I thought you people are kidnappers. But with your gun now, I know you are DSS. They didn't say anything. But they become very careful. They reported this to their base. And I believe that is one of the reasons when I said in one of my broadcasts that one DSS Yoruba man gave me a dirty slap, all of them turned against him. But meanwhile, while I was there, I refused to eat. I was actually sick at that moment, which they were aware of, and placed me on medication. I refused to take any of those drugs. Because by the time they give me drug and take me back to where they were locking me, I will destroy the drugs. I was not taking it. And so on a daily basis, my health was deteriorating. And I believe they were poisoning me. Because that is what Onande can always say. DSS are poisoning him. And this one, be careful what you call for. And then one of them came one day and said, how are you feeling well? I said, if you people want to poison me quick. Which one is how are you feeling well? The man looked at me and said, you think that is what we want? To poison you? To what end? And that man went to report to their boss. And their boss invited me. I heard you are sick. Okay, don't worry. They took me out of DSS facility, a place called D-Line in Port Harcourt, to a neutral lab where they run tests on me. The doctor there happens to be an Igbo man. After all the X-ray, after checking on me, ordinary me that would have shot and thrown my dead body away, who will even know they arrested me? But they want me to know that, no, there is what we do and there is what we don't do. And when you see us doing what we are not supposed to do, know that those are the corrupt version of us, not us. I'm a Nigerian, born, brought up in Nigeria. I am here in Nigeria. We go nowhere, but we shall see how it ends. Having gone there, the owner of that lab is an Igbo man. The DSS was outside and he was asking me, this one they handcuff you like this, what did you do? You own Igbo? I say, yes, I'm own Igbo. He say, can you hear me? I say, oh, Makoku Biafra. He say, because of Biafra, they chain you like this. I say, you have seen it. Because they were looking at me as a terrorist guy, because they said I am Niger Delta Avengers procurement agent in Yushi. And they have the right to do whatever they want to do. Be careful what you are calling for. And then it was that doctor now that told me that I have acute ulcer. And then the man brought some drugs, which was exactly what the DSS was giving to me. But I was afraid they were poisoning me. So I would have used my hand to kill myself. And it was when I returned back, I started taking my drug. But meanwhile, they were studying me. They were reading me. They were analyzing everything I have ever done. And they knew I am not a bad man. But I'm in the net. I have somehow associated with criminals without knowing. And their boss called me one day and asked me a series of questions. This Biafra, this one, why are you people being like this? Why are you behaving like this? Why like this? Why like this? He asked me a question, and by the grace of God, I answered him sincerely. I was not answering him as I'm panicking. I was asking him factual, sincerely. For instance, he said, who are Biafra? And I told the man, I said, the same way you have some people that say they are Ududuwa, and you have some people that say they are Arewa, and then you still have some people that say they are Biafra now. Does the right that the law that gave those people right to say they are Ududuwa did not the same right that made others to say they are Arewa? Why would that law now be against a group who say that they are Biafra? The man looked at me, he shook his head. He said, anyway, my advice for you. You see those people, they are criminals. They are not looking for Biafra. He said, because according to that man's word, one of the directors of the DSS, he said, see, Dr. Alessi Kwime was not dead yet then. He said, if Igbo people want Biafra, they don't need to make noise about it. He said, see, Dr. Alessi Kwime have access to the floor of the United Nations. All he need to do is a phone call. And he said, see, we the Hausa, if we see somebody like Alessi Kwime make that move, we will know Nigeria is gone. We won't even resist it. But until then, he said, don't waste your life. How old are you? I told him. He said, don't waste your life. Maybe we'll see how I can help you. I will just volunteer. I will help you. Now, what do you do? I didn't answer him. He said, okay. Then Keke na Pepe was raining. He said, I will buy you Keke na Pepe. Just find something and do. Because when we do what we do, most of you think we are jobless. I'm not a blogger. I'm not a content creator. I am not an entertainer, simply society value advocate. And at the end of the day, I told the man, thank you. And he said, by the way, what do you do? I told him my business. He said, that means you are a big man. He knew the offer was even wrong. But he said, don't worry, we're almost done with the investigation. Any moment from now, you'll be taken to the court for proper documentation. And I can tell you that outside that Yoruba man that slapped me inside DSS facility, all the people I met there are civilized human beings. And a lot of things made me begin to look at the other side of everything that was happening. And I was like, is this not the DSS murderous agent? The DSS killer? The DSS killing Ndibo? I can't face it. Because I met thousands of responsible young Nigerians, men and women, serving diligently, young and old. And I have my testimony about it. But at the same time, some people are telling you, I may do this one, I may do that one, I may do this one. Currently, I'm working close to them in one of their military bases. But let me tell you the truth. They are more friendly than the civilians. Just that somehow, it takes time for them to trust you. You can imagine one of their Oga, he don't know me because I'm not going there as a celebrity. Nobody know me. They don't even know that I exist, other than it's a society of its own, where disciplined people live. And I wish I can take one of you there. Let us be there because they don't know me. I have access to every facility. I go wherever I want to go. They even give me food. Even their own men or gas self. He can't resist. He gives me palliative according to him. These are disciplined men. And sometimes we begin to wonder, are they different from the one on the road? Is it not from the same barrack they send them to the road? And so what they are doing is turn you against people. You know, they want everybody to hate Rhino Omokre. So they want to sue him. Oh, Rhino is insulting Ndibo. They want everybody to hate Edo State governor. So they have to sue him. Okpeboro is insulting Ndibo. Now they want you, Nigerian, most especially those of you that say you are Igbo. They want you to hate the Nigerian military. They are your last line of defense. Deal with it. No, check the army man, check the policeman, check those ones you have cordial relationship with. And see, are they monsters? And when you think they are going out to shoot or attack armed robber, don't you think they have code of conduct? Don't you think sometimes they do what is necessary? Don't you think on the line of defense, there are methods of applicating discipline? Why don't you respect that and deal with it? I'm not talking about the criminal element. Because if he has said a particular designated army, they will sue them. It's a different thing. But they're trying to make it, oh, now you're Nigerian army, they are criminal, they are this one, they are this one. If not for true nationhood, we would have been canvassing for Nigeria to pull out all the security agents in the southeast. You will know that what happened during the war is a child play, because you people will use your hand to tear each other. You will use your hand to finish each other. This is what you are calling for yourself. And other ethnic groups should learn from it. Because the problem I see now, most of you are not seeing, is Igbo Biafra. And we have to deal with their issue by exposing them completely. Now let's go to the next phase. A Yoruba man, if I'm not mistaken, is a lover of Igbo. You know those Yoruba that want crowd on their social media platform. He was there all the time, saying Igbo are the most intelligent, the jealous Igbo, everybody hate Igbo because they are rich, they are the god of wealth, all those nonsense. I know them. There are many bloggers, they're ripping on your emotion. I don't want to begin to call their name. Some of them are your savior. And at 1 hour, I usually look them. As I made mistake, boom, they will never survive it. Because normally we're supposed to rip on your emotion. The government is bad, let's do like this. Igbo people are marginalized, let's do like this. Yorubas are marginalized. Yes, Hausa are not enjoying. Yes, give P2B. No. The last time I checked, there is no first-class citizen of Nigeria and there is no second-class citizen of Nigeria through Nigerian constitution, except some of you made it so. Some of you made it so. The last time I checked, as worst as it can be, a Nigerian is a Nigerian. Whether you have NIM or you don't have. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. Whether you have BVM or you don't have. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. Whether you have national ID card or you don't have. If you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. They can do whatever they like. But the truth cannot be overemphasized. But then, the man went and do another broadcast. When I saw in their platform, they call Enter Biafra. One Igbo girl that was pretending to be Hausa before. He will tie wrapper on the head and be doing like a Muslim and be behaving like Hausa because she's born and brought up in the north. Oh, I am Hausa girl. What they are doing to Igbo people is bad. Me, I don't like it. Wallahi. I was like, why not they use Hausa? Igbo girl will grow for Hausa, they impersonate Hausa. Why do you people do this? That is the same way they are using Yoruba to personate Yoruba. That is the same way they are recruiting their baby factory. They can, yes, I'm Okwane man, I am Igbo. Now, no get shame. But understand, I want you to see what you are calling for yourself. This Igbo Biafra started it. They will wake up and bring people to impersonate us, just to infiltrate us. Yes, I am Igbo, I am Yanyoma, I am this one. Nedi Nwokoro is an Igbo man. He's an Igbo man. Let him deal with it. But they don't know what they are calling for themselves. Today, after a very long time, they start doing all these things. They don't know what they are calling for themselves. Very soon now, the government may decide to withdraw the military from the southeast. Then you begin to cry. They are not protecting us. The same way you are crying. Nigeria will be selling form now. Go and join army. You Igbo Biafra people will begin to campaign. Please don't join army. They will send you to Boko Haram to kill you. They will want to destroy you. Don't join army. Tomorrow we will come here and cry. All the whole army are Hausa people. All of them are Hausa. They don't give you. But you are the one campaigning. They should not join. That they will send them to Boko Haram to go and die. And the ones that join now, who want to fight Boko Haram, are helping you to fight unknown gunmen. Yet you must blackmail them. You don't know what you are calling for. Now let's look at the result. This is Nigeria. Let's talk as man to man. This is actually injustice. Okay, let's talk like friends and comrades. Look at the timeline. Here in Nigeria, almost every ethnic group is suspicious about the Igbo man. What's Igbo? Almost everybody. Why? Because there is no story you will tell. You don't see touches. Is it not of concern to you people? Is it not of any concern to you people? Bini Igbo, Agbo Igbo, Anyoma Igbo, Ikwere Igbo, Hausa Igbo, Yoruba Igbo, everywhere Igbo, everywhere. No story you will tell without touches. Does it not concern you people? Are you sure you know what you are calling for yourself? Tell me the history of one Nigeria. That Igbo man, most especially the Biafra man, is not at the left hand, the demonic side of that history. Tell me one. You don't know what you are calling for yourself. This would have been a time for a moment of sober reflection. Ask questions. Withdraw inwardly and stop allowing them to fool you. This is no longer the era of believing. Nobody's believing anything. This is the era of knowing. Everybody must know everything. And now let us leave the boundary of Nigeria and go to African country. From South Africa, we begin to hear Igbophobia, Igbophobia, Igbophobia. They hate us because we are intelligent. They hate us because we are the richest tribe. They hate us because we are the children of God. They hate us. But are you people the only country, black people in South Africa? You know what you do there? If 100 armed robbers, criminals, or people who do crime from Nigeria are arrested in South Africa, believe me, 90% of them will be Igbo from the southeast. For your information, my younger brother, the one I senior and that one senior, and so number 3 on the line, is in South Africa. He's married to a South African woman. They've had 5 children already, 3 boys, 2 girls. And I'm not sure he's coming back home. And most of you know him. We know what he's doing there. Courtesy of who? He had a serious quarrel with South African Igbo people because of issue of drug. Because somewhere along the line, he has been incorporated into the community of South Africa based on marriage. And some of the things they tell us, it's uncalled for. South Africa get big nyash. Their men know the hustle. Their men lazy. The same way Ikwere man lazy. And all those things you are doing, you are selling drug in their community. As you are doing in our place, in the name of Biafra. Who does that? Nigerians spent more than 70% of the resources that South Africa used to fight their whatever appetite. But they are not showing the gratitude. Why? Because Igbo Biafra has done much damage to their society than the help the entire Nigerian gave to them. I've said it in my broadcast before. I'm not talking about the resources, the government of Nigeria, where the wealth they are coughing out from the government coffer. Even the ordinary man on the street. Look at people like Ras Kimono. Look at people like Mandatos. Look at people like Orusiliki. Look at people like Majek Fashe. Look at people like Ed Nogosi. Look at all those beautiful musicians from the Midwestern region. Maybe the South of today. All of them dedicated are born to that effect. Maybe I remind you one of them. Killer Patai. Kill apartheid, kill apartheid, kill apartheid, kill it. Rula Lady Dan and a Margaret Thatcher, Ngobati and a Peter Buota, all of them just are come together. They want to be the black master. So we were communicating by every means necessary. They couldn't have a hiding place. How is South Africa being grateful to us today? By ripping us off through NTN or Go TV? But who will blame them when our Igbo Biafra are messing up their country? When will they say Yoruba phobia? Beware what you are calling for yourself. Let's leave South Africa. Which country do we go to? Let's go to Ghana now, recently. Ghana allowed you to prosper in their place. Nobody is eyeing what you are doing, whether it's good or bad. At least they are comfortable that king of Igbo people in Ghana is a product of baby factory. It has nothing to lose because the last time we checked, his mother is a Ghanaian. So it's just part of those things we are telling you. That guy is a sacrificial lamb to the real Igbo people. But they may incorporate him into the cabals of these criminal-minded individuals. We know what we did to Ghanaians or Ghanaians. We know what we did to them. It should not have happened. The country was poor. The country was going through crisis. In their darkest moment, one of our presidents chased them away. We mocked them. We laughed at them. We never feel for them. They were practically feeding from our dustbin. Even at that, we chased them away. Be careful what you are calling for yourself. It's how many years now? What you are calling for yourself is coming back to you. That bag you call Ghana must go. It's a forever symbol of the humiliation we pass to Ghanaians. And let me tell you, if by the grace of God, they could forgive all of us. It's not as if it's all of us, but we are Nigerians. They gave them ultimatum day to leave this country. Some of them were feeding practically from our dustbin. They were homeless, they are nothing. We could have helped to rehabilitate them. After all, how many billions did we spend in the name of Ekomok Soja, trying to fight a war that is not of our making? That was humanity. That was being human. But somewhere along the line. But then time has gone. I'm happy we're not throwing on that part. But you want to remember Ghana. Are you doing it for wickedness sake? Or you want to create problem among Africa? And maybe you will name Nigeria. The most populous black nation on this physical universe. Deal with it. Very soon you will hear Igbo must go. Igbo must go. This is what you're calling for yourself. Igbo people, the only people in Nigeria. We have Yoruba community in Cotonou. You will not hear Afeni Ferry or Oduduwa People Congress coming to tell you that they are Yoruba in Benin Republic. Yes, all of us are Yoruba nation. What is wrong with you people? Are you listening to your body language? Do you consider the consequence of what you are doing? Because I'm sure you don't know what you are calling for yourself. Should I go to other European countries? Should I go to many countries around the world? That thing you are looking for, are you the only one that knows the value? And so most of you will be wondering, what is the essence of this broadcast? I'm pointing out to Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang. They want to sue everybody. Well, we are suing them. It's disgracing competent court jurisdiction. They said Nigerians don't have one. All of a sudden, they are suing their father and their mother. But they are calling for something. And by the time that thing begins to happen to them, they will still blame it. Look at what they are doing to us. Look at what they are doing to us. They are hating people because we are the most intelligent tribe. Because we are the richest tribe. We are no get shame. You will not know if there is a war between the France and the United Kingdom. Nobody really knows who will win. It's not necessary. You will not even know if Israel can be able to withstand India in 30 minutes. You see that Israel making noise. You don't know if they can withstand India in 30 minutes of combat. But it's not necessary. The India you see today, that poor country of before, the India you see, I swear to God, if China or Japan decide to have a fallout with them, it will be like the case of America and Vietnam. But go and check. India is not recorded as world power. It's not necessary. If India pulls their drug from our pharmacy, all of us will die of disease. They are not making noise. Because it's not about the noise. It's about being human. So let us be careful what we call for fellow Nigerians. If you are intelligent, be humble. And through this your extensive knowledge, enlighten the rest. Knowledge is not just power, but it is the application of the knowledge that actually is power. Deal with it. You are a wealthy man. What is the essence of your wealth? What is the money for? Look at the issue of a magnet, fish magnet guy. First of all, he was selling fish and trying to crash the price. You that want to sell high, why don't you focus on your business and allow him to be? Are you the one paying the bill for him? But you are the richest tribe. You must kill him. Kill him for what? Everybody must buy fish very hard. I was having a conversation with somebody this morning. He said Nigeria is not getting better. It's getting worse on daily basis. Since Tinubu entered, price of everything is skyrocketing. And I told the person, I said, watch the price that refused to come down. Watch it closely. It's Igbo Biafra, the most intelligent tribe. They are the one responsible. This is not an allegation. Let me tell you how it functions. Subsidy was removed. We bought fuel 1,005, 1,007. On struggle on daily basis, it began to drop. As of yesterday, I bought fuel 1 liter, 89 naira. But this bag of cement, they were even selling 7,000 as of the time fuel was 1,007, 1,005. It still sold for above 10,000 naira, even in a rainy season. Now I know it will be fast for you to say, who are the major cement dealer? It's Dangote. I agree. Let us assume Dangote is the owner of all the cement company. Who are the distributor? Who are the major distributor? Go and check the list. 99.9% of them are Igbo people. So when Dangote sells 2,000 for them, they will say, no, it's okay. They will not sell it 2,005. And they will say, because we are buying fuel, because we are doing this, because we do not have regulatory body for all these things. Has anything calmed down? The fuel has calmed down. So who is doing who? The government? Be careful what you are calling for yourself. But come to look at it at the end of the day, all of us will suffer for it. So why do we do things that will make all of us to suffer, instead of doing things that will make all of us to benefit? Look at Dubai now. Nigerians don't come to Dubai. Who are the people in Dubai? Yoruba go for Mecca or for pleasure. You hardly see them hustling there. Hausa go for religious purposes, pleasure. We Igbo people, you Igbo Biafra people, deal with it. Scavenging everywhere, causing problem. One of my cousin brother went to speak in Cyprus, school in Cyprus. And when he came back the first year, Cyprus was like heaven, though there is no job. But everybody was treated fairly and equally. Before he could graduate, he told his parents that he's not going there to Cyprus any longer. All the money spent, everything waste. He's now in one of the university in Delta State. Why? Because Igbo Biafra people have spoiled Cyprus. Now, once you are in Nigeria, you are in trouble. Once you are, in fact, they want to build camp for Nigeria because of Igbo Biafra. After I say, oh, Cyprus hate us, everybody hate us. Consider what you are calling for yourself. We cannot forget in a hurry that there were times Nigeria was a force to reckon with globally. We had our guest room in White House, Washington, D.C. People like Dubai, most countries like this, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and the rest of them, all of them were coming to beg Nigeria for help. Go and ask Marudiko when he told them that we have problem, and our problem is that we have too much money and we don't know what to do about it. Go and ask Marudiko. Today, what happened? Where is the avenue for scholarship? Where is the room for human capacity development? Not to talk of you have not developed human resources you want to develop. I was going through a newspaper column today. They say Rivers State is the state that is owing more, most indebted state in Nigeria. How many billion Rivers State has borrowed? But yet every day they are doing election, billions of a billion to do election and still scatter it. What are they borrowing the money for? Let us be careful what we are calling for ourselves. Those of you who are part of them, knowingly or unknowingly, check what you are advocating for, because it will come to you. What goes around comes around. And so as a Nigeria, anything that is meant to undermine any ethnic group, most especially your own, do not subscribe to it, because what goes around comes around. Igbo people have kept quiet for so long and allow Igbo Biafra to mesmerize all of them, and it is coming back. They will enjoy it until they begin to deal with it. Do not forget we are on the process of salvaging what is left of us as Nigeria. Somewhere along the line, the next generation will get hold of this truth that has the capacity to sieve them all. I'll go to the comment section and receive my insult. If you understand, understand. If you don't understand, don't understand. Be suing everybody. No, be suing everybody. Go and sue Buhari. Go and see Tinubu. No, be suing everybody. Come and sue me, Njoshi. But you don't know what you are calling for yourself. Because very soon now, everybody will begin to sue you. You begin to cry. Oh, they are suing us. Oh, they are suing us. You sue me. It's unfortunate. I see ancestors here. I greet you. Good morning. I greet you. I see Uyi. Good morning here. Igumbo, I greet you. Good morning. Udogun, I greet you. Uwama, I greet all of you. I see Festus. I see Mercy. I greet all of you. Actually, I'm looking for insults from Igbo Biafra because my battery seems to be low, so it can charge. You say you go explain tire. And that is Igbo Biafra man. You can see him. You go explain tire. When I never even start, I am just warming up. I see Obi. He say you are suffering from Igbo damagement. That is another Igbo man. Can you wake me from the sleep? It is too much. It is too much. Igbo Biafra, stop disturbing Nigerians. You will not pull through. Everything Igbo. No, so sorry. I'm going to Are you people the only people in Nigeria? Look at what is going on now. Come and say it now. Peter Obi have started now to deceive you people. If I'm the president of Nigeria, just give me one tenure. I will go for only one tenure. But Peter Obi don't know what he's calling for. And Chibuike Amechi have fall mugu. Even as a lawyer who's supposed to be learned now, he's falling mugu. Though he's not as loud as Peter Obi, one tenure president. Let us be sincere as Nigerians. Under normal circumstances, with the problem Nigeria have, you don't even need 8 years. It's supposed to be 3 tenure. Maybe this madness we would have been able to control this 3 tenure.